Hello, Namaskar viewers. I am Sanjeev Pandya welcoming you to the Tax Time show with Mr. AJ Kumar, CPA and MBA of Science CPA Services, a full-fledged accounting services firm based here in the state of New Jersey. Every week we get an advice, we get suggestion, and we get very, very valuable information from Mr. AJ Kumar. AJ Kumar, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sanjeev.
Good to have you once again.
It's my pleasure.
Alrighty, thank you. Every week you've been giving us an updates on various issues, but lately, stimulus packages and PPP and EIDL has been in the center of the attention.
Absolutely.
I understand today you also have some latest information to share.
Absolutely.
To share it with all of us, and it has to do with EIDL.
Yes, absolutely. So SBA had just opened up, just very recently, opened up the applications for all businesses. Up until just a few days ago, SBA was accepting applications only from the agricultural business. Since May 4th, SBA was accepting only agricultural business related loan applications.
Okay.
Now SBA is taking applications for all businesses. You have an LLC? Sure, we'll take it. S Corp, C Corp, partnership, proprietorship. You have payroll, you don't have payroll, you have profit, you don't have profit, you had the company last year, you have the tax return, you don't have the tax return for last year. All companies under 500 employees, self-employed, everything counts. You have a business, we'll take your application.
Why all of a sudden? I mean, what prompted them to do this right now? Because PPP and EIDL packages were pretty good. They were handed out in the last several months. So what really made US government to come out with this?
That's a great question. If you see, in earlier days, in March, April, we were thinking this whole corona thing will last a couple of weeks. The quarantine period was supposed to be 3 weeks. We had the PPP program, we had the EIDL SBA program. And long story short, now after 3 months, the corona is still here. People are still suffering.
Yes.
They are still not able to open the shop. And the PPP funding is over. EIDL funding went out on May 4th. On May 4th, SBA said no more EIDL application unless you have an agricultural business.
Oh, okay.
So now government has been giving more money, additional funding to SBA, so SBA can accept new applications for all the businesses who were not able to apply before May 4th when the SBA EIDL application was open.
Okay, so that means government does not want to be partial only to one industry, which was agriculture industry. They are opening doors for everybody.
Well, yes. In the very first scenario, when the government opened up the EIDL application, agricultural businesses were not allowed to apply. All businesses were allowed, except agricultural business. So when the government stopped taking the application for everybody else on May 4th, they said since we did not allow the agricultural businesses earlier, now from May 4th, we'll take the applications from agricultural businesses.
Okay.
So this business, agricultural business, they were not allowed earlier. That's why they were allowed later on.
Okay.
Now everybody can apply. If you have not applied, even if your loan was denied or you did not get enough money that you were expecting, please call SBA. Now the lines are not that long. There was a time when it was taking 4 hours to get somebody on the phone in SBA. Now the application volume is not that much. I'm sure it will increase eventually. So call them and ask them what information was missing. What information can you provide to help justify a higher loan amount? The maximum loan amount is up to $150,000.
Okay, that's right. That's very interesting.
Very good.
I just want to emphasize on one line that you mentioned. You said that if a small business owner thinks that he or she did not get enough money last time, they can apply for the loan. So that means other way is that even if you receive any money through the stimulus package, you can still apply for more money.
Well, you can ask them to reconsider your application.
Okay.
We will discourage you to apply again if you have received the SBA funding, if you have received the EIDL funding.
That's the point I want viewers to know.
Absolutely. So don't reapply, but since the funding is made available now, the SBA is looking at the situation very differently. When the funding wasn't there, they were trying to use the limited funding to distribute among a lot of applications. Now if you were to call them, you can ask what information you can provide, what more information can be added to your application, to the existing application, not the new application. so you can justify a higher loan amount.
It's basically reconsidering the same application.
Absolutely. It's more of a
All right.
reconsideration
Right.
as opposed to reapplying.
Very nice. So EIDL, Economic Injury Disaster Loan.
Absolutely.
This is what the process is, $150,000. If you have less than 500 employees, your
Right.
company qualifies for that.
Absolutely.
30 years of loan, that's what it is. And then interest is 3.75 for businesses and 2.75 for nonprofits.
Absolutely.
What is that $10,000 that they're giving advance?
So it's called the EIDL grant. So if you apply for this EIDL loan, the actual loan amount can take 3 to 4 weeks. So initially the concern was, if you are giving me the money in 4 weeks, I don't have money to survive today. How can I survive for 4 weeks if you give me the money in 4 weeks?
You got it.
So the government came up with this plan, depending on the number of employees you have, will give you that many $1,000 up to a maximum of $10,000. So if you have 5 employees, we'll give you $5,000 of grant at the time of submitting the application. And grant means you don't have to return this money. If you have 15 employees, we'll give you 10,000. So maximum is 10,000 for the grant. But this grant is given out almost immediately in 3 to 5 business days of you submitting the application, as opposed to 3 to 4 weeks of you getting the loan. And even if your loan is denied, the grant is yours to keep. Let's say if you get the grant of $5,000 and your loan is denied for any reason, then you don't have to return this $5,000 that you got.
You don't have to,
You don't
meaning
need to.
period, you don't have to.
The grant is the money for you to keep. You don't have to return the grant.
Actually, that's what grant stands for.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
absolutely. It's not a loan, it's a
It's
grant.
not a loan.
So you get to keep that.
Non-for-profit companies. If you have a non-for-profit companies, this is a golden opportunity. A lot of non-for-profit companies do not have payroll. They do not have employees.
Right.
So they were not able to apply for the PPP loan. If you have a non-for-profit companies, please consider applying for the EIDL loan. Just go to the SBA website or just type SBA EIDL on Google. You will get the link right there. Just apply for the EIDL loan.
Very nice. Now, let's say if somebody gets a loan, X amount of dollars, more than $10,000. That's what I meant to say, a loan. 3.75 interest starts after first year.
Well, the interest amount starts right from the date you get the application, you get the loan. But in the first year, you don't have to pay the money. You don't have to pay the installment. See, the loan again is for 30 years. You are supposed to pay back this loan in 30 years. So the interest starts to accrue from the day you got the money. But there is no payment for the first year from the date you receive the money.
I got it. Okay. So let's say it goes into first year, second year, third year, amount is, loan amount is large enough. Is that interest tax deductible on their business tax return?
Absolutely. As long as it's a business loan, all the interest expenses, or if you had to pay somebody to get the loan, all that fee is tax deductible fees for you.
Sounds very good. And obviously, this is not only things, there are more into this PPP and EIDL. And we're going to have that information for you right after this messages. Please stay with us.